So today we are at the Main Street Square at Alternative Fuel Coffee House with Patti. She is the owner, so thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. It's quite an adventure here.
Yes, I bet. So yeah, talk a little bit about how you got into, owning the coffee shop.
Sure. November 2018 is when my husband and I took over ownership from Michelle Pulling, Harris Pulling, sorry. And she was ready to give it to somebody who would love it just as much as she would. I have 4 children, so I'm a very busy mom. But yeah, it was just something that it was the right time in our life. My husband and I really had a heart-to-heart and asked really deep questions of, could we do this? Why do we want to do it? And how is it going to affect us as a family?
Sure.
So we had to ask some really hard questions. But in the end, we decided, okay, we can do this. We can pull together and we can help each other out, and here we are.
Perfect.
2 years later.
That's awesome. So we know you offer coffee here because it's in the title, but talk about what else you have on your menu.
The smoothies that we do offer are fresh fruit smoothies. A lot of places that will say they have smoothies tend to have powders and liquid mixes. We stay away from that. We are homemade, we are fresh. So our smoothies do have fresh fruit, and a lot of the vegetables will be from my garden in the springtime, as much as I can possibly. My husband and I have a great big garden that we fight the deer with. So we have all sorts of seasonal drinks that we go hand in hand with using Dark Canyon products. That's one thing that we tout here at Alternative Fuel, is that we are made in the 605. So our honey is from Sunrise Hives, and they're here local in the 605. Our oatmeal, Anthem Oats, and they're here in the 605 as well. So that's one thing that we really tout, is it's made in the 605 and it's homemade. We have some artists. One of them is Plebeian Threads. She is very local and she makes her jewelry here. Another one is Circle of Heather. Her and her mother own Celtic Connection. And so this is a side that she offers for us, is she does jewelry as well. And then we have artwork from Turn and Burn Metals, and then Chalk and Up Vintage is the other artists in here. And again, they're locals.
That's great that you're promoting local artists.
Yes, and that's one thing that I love, because again, it's made in the 605 and it's homemade.
I love it, just like your food here. Like the bars and the sandwiches, and you have like mini donuts in there.
And again, another thing that we do is we use Black Hills Bagels, made in the 605. All of our food in there is homemade, except for a few items. I just can't make pretzels yet.
It's hard to, get everything local, but yes. I mean, it sounds like you're doing a good job.
Yes, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, just looking on your menu, I mean, so you offer mostly breakfast and lunch items?
Yes, our kitchen is open till 3.
Well, I think this is a great establishment. It's a great asset to, the Main Street Square, because you got the fountains here.
Yes.
People want to grab a snack, something to eat. This is like a perfect place.
Yes, yes. Sometimes I wish we were bigger, but other times I'm so grateful for where we're at and the size we are, because it's just awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you, Patti.
Thank you, I appreciate it. It was great meeting you.
You too, thanks.